What up, Mackheads and Maniacs? I'm back again. I want to explain something real quick to y'all. Real quick. I told you guys the other night if I started speaking on my research, certain people would get mad. I knew it was coming. Like Cutes and Cheetah told me, that's why we can't get along because if you say anything, somebody's always going to offend it. The littlest thing you say, somebody be offended. I always ask you guys to try and comprehend what's being told to you guys. And I say that for a reason. And one of the reasons is because the other night I tried to explain when you guys were asking me questions that my information was from my research, from what I put together, from what I know, from what I was told, from collective amount of different people from different sets. And I always ask you guys, you be the judge of the information. I don't tell you guys AC's telling the truth. I don't tell you guys Giacomo's lying. I don't tell you guys Elgin is lying. I don't say Bounty Hunter Frog is lying. I say I believe Jimmy Lavender when he say that Bishops wasn't Bloods in '74. I believe Little Caesar when he say IFG was IFG. The B came later. I believe them dudes. That don't mean it's a fact. That don't mean it's true. But when I start comparing the different stories with the newspaper articles and court records, I have a reason to believe what I believe. So immediately after the live the other night, I got all kind of hate mail and shit, and sent Giacomo a text messages apologizing if I said anything wrong, but he doesn't respond. As far as Elgin, we've been trying to get Elgin on here for over 2 years now. So I don't know what Elgin's beef is. Again, I'm not saying AC shit is right or perfect. I never said that. What I said was sounds the most reasonable. I also said that the Brims and Pyrus, because of their connection, probably was claiming blood around the same time. Same with Bounty Hunter. You don't have to listen to me. I'm not lying. I'm telling you from my research what I believe, what I was told. He never said that's how it is, and that's how it was. Now, if you want to call me out and call me a liar, show me the newspaper where y'all was labeled blood in '72 or blood in '73. I'm just saying. I'm saying newspapers, court records. If I'm lying, just show me. Because it's not a lie. I'm just saying from my perspective, for me. This don't go for you or anybody that was there or anybody that started a set or a alliance. I'm just saying, man. So again, if I offended Giacomo, I apologize. If I said anything wrong, I apologize. Giacomo is solid. Giacomo's a good dude, a cool dude. I ain't got nothing but respect for Giacomo. Giacomo's like a big homie that I never had. Fun dude, funny dude. Them type of dudes I gravitate to. I like Giacomo. And when I was saying that Giacomo is going to ride with Elgin because that's his family, that wasn't disrespectful. Like I said, I will ride with my homeboy too. Cuse will ride with Tookie. That's just how it go. That wasn't disrespectful or saying nobody was lying or wasn't telling the truth. Um, I just try to keep it fair, homie. I don't try to put words in people's mouth. I knew it was going to upset some people because some people just interpret what I'm saying wrong or put motives there where there aren't any motives. And to tie me in that to with AC, that's actually cool. That's actually real cool because AC has a lot of information. And his names and dates turn out to be accurate when I compare them. Me and the homie compared them to newspaper articles, death dates, death certificates. So that don't say that his shit is 100% accurate or he started anything. I ain't never said AC started shit. AC tell you himself he was a Crip first. and he came to Piru Street. They was already claiming Piru. So I don't know what everybody gets upset with, but it is what it is, man. This is my disclaimer. This is my apology. But when we start calling people liars, you got to be careful. Because when we start talking about lies, it ain't hard to find lies. And it ain't hard to throw mud back at somebody throwing rocks or throw rocks back at somebody slinging mud. And that's not my purpose. I tell you guys that all the time. That is not my purpose. So we talking football now, and we talking about non-Trey gangsters being the first blood set. So you guys come in here, you guys be playing. You guys have, I got to deal with all these different attitudes from the top to the bottom. And you guys think it's a joke. And you know how many murders have been happened since 69 to now. And you guys still think it's a joke. It's not a joke. It's not fun time. It's not playtime. And we're not talking about football yet. We talk about football all the time. We could talk about football in a moment, my nigga. Talk about the Rams losing, nigga. Let's talk about the Redskins might win their division. But AC never mentioned Tookie. That's the problem some OGs had. How? Again, why would they be mad at that? AC said he left. He had left the East Side already to go to Compton. So why would he mention Tookie if he didn't meet Tookie or hang with Tookie? Why would he mention him? Why would OGs be mad at that? I don't know. Well, if they mad, they ain't got nothing to do with me. They could be mad at AC over that. AC done already said he'd challenge anybody on the history. The only person that was willing to come on and challenge him, Giacomo, face to face, which was very respectable for them to do that, for Giacomo to step up, and Tony Stacy. Tony Stacy came on live with AC. Nobody else did. Nobody else challenged AC publicly. Only them two dudes did. So I don't know. If it's some OG Crips that's mad because he didn't mention Tookie, tell him AC is ready to talk about it. Or they could come on here and get a piece. That's what a lot of people missing. You guys can all come on here and give your piece if you know the history. If you call yourself an OG and you ran with Tookie, you welcome to come on here. You a priority. If you ran with Raymond Watson, you a priority. If you ran with Bird from Slauson or Craig Munson from the Avenues, you a priority. Come on, give your piece and get on. Like Michael DeRose said from Nickerson Gardens, this ain't a pissing contest. Just come on, fill in the holes, and move on. Add whatever history you got to the collection of history we putting together and move on. Just give yours. Just straighten out whatever ain't right and fill in whatever haven't been spoken on and move on. We don't have to do no, I'm smarter than you, I'm better than you, I did more than you, I started this, we don't have to do all that. Because truth be told, and I know you guys, you got to already know this, but maybe you don't. But truth be told, after every interview, somebody calls me and starts saying they was lying. Every interview, just about, I think that Spooktown, Compton, I think that's like the only interview I ever did. Nobody had nothing bad to say. Everybody was like, man, that's a real OG, kept it real, and blah, blah, blah. That's about the only one, Volcano, Big Volcano, that nobody complained about. I just don't go around repeating it and calling people out on it because sometimes they tell me somebody's lying and I already did the research and know that person wasn't lying. So it's no need to me even to call out names or instances, but it happens all the time. So just know, Kev Mac ain't the only liar out there, and people I'm interviewing ain't the only liars out there. You know, I try to explain this over and over and over, and then we can move on. I try to explain over and over and over for those that slow, for those that don't listen well or can't comprehend. These are different people's stories and different people's perspectives. Two people can see a car accident and know the car accident differently. One person may have seen what the driver was doing when the accident happened. Somebody may have seen the car that hit the car. Somebody might have noticed the light was yellow or red or green. Somebody might notice there was hubcaps on the wheel that came off. It don't mean somebody's lying. They just remember it differently. But I ain't trying to be on no bullshit, man. But if your perception is I'm lying and I'm on some bullshit, then if you're not gonna step up and correct it, it's never gonna be changed. But I'll say it one more time before I change the subject. I'm not saying somebody even asked me if I side with AC. No, I don't side with nobody. That's the beauty of this. I try to be unbiased. The only thing I'm saying, the two things about AC, his story sounds most accurate, and the fact that a lot of names and dates he give are verifiable through newspapers. That's all I'm saying. That's not to go against Giacomo's truth. Giacomo's solid. Giacomo keep it real, as far as I know. So no, man, I'm not out. I wasn't disrespecting none of those brothers that's upset. So I gave y'all 12 minutes of that bullshit. Now, any OG football players that were gang banging, you can interview. Not that I know of, bro. No. Real people know you on your shit, Kev Mac. I think that's what some people get mad at. They figure, well, Kev Mac's on this shit. It's time to take Kev Mac down. It's time to attack his credibility or some shit. I don't know. But it's just critical thinking and research, man. But what I was going to say was interpretation. We interpret things different sometimes. So I'm not saying the brims wasn't first. I'm just wondering when did the brims become blood? Because brims was an umbrella gangs. You got all these different blood gangs and different brim gangs. Brims was, in my estimation, again, my opinion, the Brims was like their own shit. The Brims was their own shit, like the Pyrus was their own shit. And Bloods is combines them all. That's how I see it. Blood is a commonality to all of them. The Inglewood, Compton, LA, Watts, all of that. I mean, if I'm wrong, I'm wrong. Correct me. Correct me. Yeah, the questions and answers turned out to be pretty good. We went 2 hours strong with no interruptions, just questions and answers, and it was very respectful. That's what I like about this platform. I don't know how to say it. I want to give myself credit for molding you guys, but then I want to say you guys are attracted to this channel because it ain't all the kitty shit and the bullshit. And you get the most authentic stuff with subjects that you just never know are going to pop up on KMV. You could tune in one night and we might be talking about TV shows, old actresses niggas like. Turn on the next day and you got some hard hitting Tookie and Raymond Watson stories. You just never know. Today, we was blessed with Big Boo Boo from Matavia, and hopefully his homeboy comes on tonight. I seen he left a message on the last live at the very end saying that if I came back on, he would come on and share some history. So hopefully he comes on and we chop it up with him. This could be the beginning of the essays coming on kevmacvideos and chopping it up since we all grew up together back in the days. I don't know about kids nowadays, but back in the days, it was great, man. Everybody gave Boo Boo his respect. Black or brown, everybody gave him his respect. So that's why it came out so well. And he tried to answer every single question he could answer. Try to find a family member of a Creole. Cutes? Shit, a lot of people are family members of Creole. I love the channel because it has real verifiable black history and now Chicano. I stand with KM videos because of the professionalism that y'all put into it. If you are just on here to criticize, then you are not seeing the beauty of the hard work that KMV put into their craft. Right, Melly Mel, S Mac, L, and myself, man. I don't never hear about no one speaking on Big No Brain from 111. Have you heard of him? I heard of him, but I honestly can't say I know who he is. I probably met him, or maybe I didn't meet him. I don't know. I can't give you any information on No Brain off the top of my head. My mom's was Creole, French, and Spanish. Boo Boo is a good guy, and all the Mac Kids and Maniacs was respectful. I think we enjoy Boo Boo because we like to see something different. That goes back to me saying you can watch KMB one day, and the next day is something totally different. To me, that's the beauty of KMB. We get so much unexpected content, especially late nights when Cute's always popping in at the end. Alex Alonso done popped in at the end. Guys from out of state done popped in at the end. So I think the later it gets, the better it gets. But unfortunately, the later it gets, the more people going to sleep, especially in the East Coast and in the South. A local will be joining us. Let me know when you're in the chat room, local, so I can post a link for you. What up, Hutch? Baby Crazo will probably be coming on after the new year. I just have been going through a lot, and me and Crazo haven't been able to hook up like we used to. But hopefully we be getting Crazo pretty soon, man, in a couple of weeks. Lady P. Okay, is that a new name? I don't remember Lady P. Oh, I remember that face, though. What's up, Lady P? Shaniqua, the queen of Oakland. What you think about Too Short and E40? Did Too Short take E40 down or what? Shaniqua thinks it's a win for who? For Oakland or for Too Short? Or was it E40? I mean, you was pumped up waiting on it. Like, you got to come share your thoughts with us. Sean just mentioned that. No, I watched 10 minutes of it toward the end. I seen the end part. And my opinion of 10 minutes, what's up, Megalicious? My 10 minutes, I thought Too Short was having more fun, was more turned up, and just having a good time. I thought E40 was more serious and kind of like defensive a little bit and kind of tight. So I don't know if that's because he knew he lost or was he looking at Too Short like this nigga's a clown. I don't know. I didn't see the whole battle. It's a win for hip hop for sure. I believe that to be true. I don't know about all that, JK, but good luck. Good luck, homie, on that one. Kev might give us a Mumpy story. Due to the fact that Mumpy's around to give his own stories, I think it would be more appropriate to let Mump tell his story. But Mump's definitely a good dude. Mump's a good dude, a real big homie, a good loving homie that loves the hood, that loves his homies unconditionally. Mump will tell it to you like it is. Mump will straight to your face tell you if you did some Mark shit, some Buster shit, or some shit that wasn't cool or whatever. What up, Loco? You know, the ladies was ready to go off and get with Boo Boo, man. They like, shit, Loco be bullshit, and they ready to get Boo Boo in trouble now. They gonna have Boo Boo wife mad at him and shit. Matter of fact, where's Pamela at? Pamela asked some good questions. She was active when Boo Boo was on. Yeah, we've been getting some good females up in here lately. That's cool, man. We got 120 in here right now. We need about 120 to be part of this channel. And we need about 3,400 subscribers on the other channel to reach 100,000. Real subscribers, not no fake numbers, not no boosted or paid for numbers. Real numbers. That'd be cool to hit 100,000 by New Year. What up, homeboy?
What up, Hood?
Man, where you had at?
Oh, man, I got to go in there and get one, you know. What you saying? When shit look fucked up, cuz, boy, you a cold nigga. You come right in on me, man.
I didn't say that. You said it.
I feel it. I feel like it, too. I need a cut, man. I'm going in the morning. Go get me my son's chopped up.
Nah, it didn't have nothing to do with your hair. I'm just used to seeing you with a hat. That's like me. If I come on without a hat, I'm sure you're gonna ask me what my hat at.
For sure. What's up, Mac Heads and Maniacs? How y'all doing out there, man? How y'all doing out there? Welcome to Kev Mac Sunday Night Party in the Boom Boom Room.
You know what? Whoever that was that said you would like to hear Momp's take on CCO, I'm sure that would be a ear grabber. I'm sure you guys will really love it. Probably is going to piss some people off, but being that they disbanded and it's over with now, they may not be offended. But I'm sure his take could be real, real, real interesting. When I was in prison with him, I heard this and I heard that about him, and I took it to him. I asked the homie, and the homie went wild. The homie went crazy. He was like, nigga, I whoop a nigga ass who said it. Nigga, I'll stick a nigga that said that shit. So I'm just like, hey, the homie's firm in his position. So I left it alone. But yeah, it would be real good to hear his take. Of course, there were a lot of 60s in CCO. And Lala mentioned him in his book, being solid. So shout out to Lala. That was cool to include the homie in the book in an upstanding, roundabout way. My man said, everybody go hit the like button for the homie Kev, man.
Guaranteed.
Yeah, what's up with you, homeboy?
Mood tonight, cuz.
What?
I said you must have took them Chiefs in the over. You seem to be in a real good mood.
No, hell no. Oh, the Chiefs game went over. I wasn't even watching that shit. I seen the Chiefs had like 15 points. I was so busy trying to see if the Rams was gonna win or let the sorry Jets beat them that I didn't get to see
I was so happy. I started to wear my Jets jersey today.
You should have, man. You really should
have. That shit was crazy. Some be always telling me, and I said, man, look at that money line, boy, just sitting there waiting. I bet ain't too many, but it's some motherfuckers. It's a few motherfuckers you know that's gonna always jump on that money line and get paid with it, man. Some people got paid today off their game in a major way.
Well, you know, like I know, over watching football over the years, besides 1 year, maybe 2 in my whole lifetime, undefeated team like Pittsburgh is gonna lose to the Eagles or Redskins or whoever. And a team that ain't got no wins is going to beat one of the best teams. That's just how this shit go.
All right.
The end of the season, the team that haven't won, they trying to win. The team that won, they not tripping. They think they the best, and they take a L. That's some shit that happens every year. But the Rams have been playing good, so I didn't think it would be that game.
No, they haven't. Every week you've been having something to say. Them niggas been trash, Kel.
No, I've been saying that, but they ain't been trash. The Rams been hot.
Oh, shit. Because I don't be watching them. You know, we don't catch a lot of Rams games down here.
Yeah.
So I didn't know. I haven't been watching them, you know, so I just thought when you said that shit, they suck.
No, they actually had been winning. I think they got 4 losses, I think.
I don't never bet with them or against them too much, man. And New Orleans so out of there, man. I like to never even watch another New Orleans game. I hate them motherfuckers garbage.
Man, I try to tell everybody the Chiefs was gonna wax their ass.
Oh, of course, nobody could have thought, nigga, after they let Las Vegas do them like that early in the year like that. I've been done with them hoes ever since, bro.
Shit, the Raiders beat both of them.
Let's go, ain't it?
Yeah.
John Gruden, you gotta give him a good 4-5 more years, maybe 3. He'll put something together. He gonna get to that dance.
I kind of believe that too. It's just gonna take him a minute.
Too much money. Look at Jimbo Fisher, man. Jimbo Fisher went over there, got about 80 or 100 million. I can't remember what they gave him at A&M. But you see him now fighting to get in that goddamn college, got Texas A&M on the door, getting in the college playoffs now.
Mm-hmm.
And it took him, it's been about 4-5 years now since he's been in that position. It take a little time, but they study working behind the scenes, getting all the motherfuckers you ain't heard about this raw, that they gonna make, they gonna put together a Super Bowl team, bro. They ain't got all that money for nothing. They gave it to him to build them a Super Bowl team.
Your whack-ass team could still come in first place.
Man, look, as long as I beat you, Cam, it looked like I got it. Cam is a complete pure hoe. I'm glad you brought that whole storyline up. Man, I never respect Cam or the New England Patriots again, man, for what they did today, bro. Messing off people money like that.
Hey, don't worry about it.
Who in the fuck have you ever seen on 2nd and 7 go for the field goal first and not the touchdown, then the onside kick and field goal? What?
Well, that proves what you said 5 minutes ago. You haven't been watching a whole lot of shit. They've been doing that shit more this year than ever in the history of football. That's what they do now.
What the fuck is this calling me, man? God damn. Punk ass motherfucker.
I've seen that about 3 times this weekend.
Damn.
But
Mom, I'm on live, man. What's up?
Uh-oh.
No, man, motherfuckers be waiting till I get right on the phone to just start calling, man. Should be tripping me out, man. Shit, hang that motherfucker up, cuz. I'll call you back up in a minute.
Me?
Yeah, if you can. If you can shut me out now, Mom.
Right. Hey, yeah, so we'll get Loco back in a minute. Tell them little homies, Loco. Town business. Too Short showed out last night, I see. Salute Queen Nika. Warrior Baymack business. Hey, how them San Francisco 49ers do today, Shaniqua? Shaniqua, what's up with them Niners? Bang, bang, Niner. What? Tampa Bay made it. Everybody come back on the Falcons, dude. Come on now. My man said 40 water won. Super Bowl gonna be Saints and Chiefs. Man, if you don't get out of here. Man, I need Loco to come back, man. Loco had me like focused and shit. Like I'm still tripping on everybody mad at KevMac, man. Everybody stay mad at KevMac. Not everybody, but somebody always mad at KevMac. And that dude, y'all, like a couple people went in on that dude talking about Tookie started Crips on part 2 of the Cheetah video. He hasn't emailed me back or sent a text message back. I try to tell him, like, that's why you don't come on live and expose yourself, because we all can't possibly know everything. His experience was his experience, but he didn't go back to 69, 70. You know, he only knew, not even 71. He only knew 1972 when he was in Banning with Tookie. That's why I be saying your perspective may not be much of a lie, or may not be off by much. You just don't know the story that led up to that shit. And this was one of them cases. This is absolutely one of them cases I always talk about. And dude just put it all on the line like that. Now everybody call him a troll, but he wasn't a troll because we communicated. We went back and forth. He wasn't a troll, but he really believed what he was telling me. And he didn't want to believe he was uneducated on the newspapers, the Ballou murder, the movie Tales of the Crips, date of release, and Raymond and the East Side Crip. He didn't know all that because he was from Banning, California. Banning is not LA County. Banning, California is not Los Angeles. East Side, West Side, none of that. South Central. So that's where he was mistaken. But it was just crazy because he was the one that threw the challenge out there. He the one said, I challenge anybody. Me being a young buck, I'm like, I'll take that challenge. Let's go. I like how Lala wasn't with the CCO business and gives us a different perspective from what Rockhead was talking about. Well, the thing is, like, you got to understand, there was also something called Blue Notes. And Blue Notes had certain gangs that was in Blue Notes, high ranking in Blue Notes, well known from different gangs other than those that was in CCO. So you got to take that into the equation as well. You know what I mean? If you're a Blue Note or side with Blue Notes, or your best homies is Blue Notes, absolutely you're going to have a different perception than a Rockhead or a Motor Mouse, or even like a Tony Stacy, a Monster Cody, all those type of dudes. Of course you're going to have a different perspective. Just like my homies that wasn't CCOs, they're going to be more friendly towards CCO. That's just how it goes. That's what I want you guys to stop doing, and to teach your friends and your family that when you hear some of these stories, don't be so quick to say this person was different from this person. Because you're right in saying that, but you have to understand why a person absolutely disagrees, or total opposite perspective than someone who participated. Number one, what up?
What up, homies?
Ain't nothing much.
Number one, what's up, my nigga?
What up, Lo?
Oh, it's all good, man.
You gotta be in a garage.
Yeah, man. Try to come. Usually when I come, it's dark and shit, so I try to come with a light at.
Yeah.
Let me find out you done hooked up with us Sir Uncle Buck around this motherfucker.
Nah, nobody's. Man. And that was a good Q&A though, Kev. Boo, man.
Good looking out.
Yeah. So you got a couple of fools got they panties up in the bunch about this history.
They gonna always do that. Number one, I ain't seen nobody yet be respected for everything that they tried to, get out of their soul and stuff like that, man. People just disrespectful, man, and stuff like that. You got to take it with a grain of salt, have tough, thick skin.
You gotta have thick skin for sure, but like I said, you gotta have ears to listen. And I got enough videos and enough live streams, man, and talk to enough people that people should know my motive ain't to be saying this dude's a liar and that dude's a liar. That ain't even my get down. And I was really just answering questions people was posing to me that night. But if you go back and look at the video, before I answered, I told you guys people was gonna get mad. You know, the truth
Man,
hurts.
shit, it's been a whole week. We waited a whole week for these motherfuckers that you knew was gonna get mad. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. Like you said, you going with newspaper articles, man. You know what I'm saying? And a lot of people think just because people said the word blood that meant blood gang. It's two totally different situations. You know what I'm saying? That was a term used back in the days. You might have seen it wrote on the wall, but you didn't see brand blood gang, Bonniana blood gang, and shit like that. So, like you said, you've been going with newspaper articles, man. Shit can't be disputed. And King Baba Louie, man, you can't dispute that dude, man. Like,
But I'm just saying, like everybody's entitled to their own opinion, and
yeah,
it's for the viewers, like even yourself, to come up with to form your own opinion. We just putting the information out there. It don't
for real.
mean that one person is more accurate than the other, or one nigga's lying and the other one ain't. Like I say, Giacomo is a cool dude. I don't have nothing bad to say about Giacomo. His truth is his truth. I'm
Yeah,
not taking that away from him. I never said his truth wasn't the truth.
yeah,
And the same go for everybody else. The one thing that I always do say, and I'll continue to say it, is AC's story sound the most accurate.
yeah.
And
And
that's
it's like
because,
that. It's my bad. I didn't mean to cut you off. It's like that old game telephone, man. You know, them dudes probably did something that night, and then they'd tell a homie. Then by the end of the day, it'll be a whole different situation. You know what I'm saying? So you
and
got
that's
it.
and that's a good point too. Hypothetically, somebody in jail, when blood come out, could have called the streets. Boom, it's instant, same day or next day.
Hmm.
Vice versa. Somebody locked up could have called the streets, and somebody on the streets might have said, "Nigga, we bloods now," and so
Yeah,
the shit went in there. I don't know. I don't honestly care which way it started. I'm just saying the newspaper articles don't say blood in 72, 73, 74, 75,
yeah.
76. Period. Until somebody show me, then I'll stop saying this shit and I'll admit I was wrong.
Hey,
Yeah.
Kev,
Yes,
my
sir.
baby want to say hi to you before you get on.
What's up, little Brian?
What's up?
How you
Right.
doing?
He said, "What you doing?"
I'm just playing.
Playing
What
PS.
you playing?
Yeah.
We're playing NBA
Oh
Yep.
yeah. Who's your favorite team?
Lakers.
Hey.
Yeah.
Oh, he got you down, boy.
Yeah.
His favorite team too, baby. All right.
Yeah.
That's the one from My Not Loco.
Yep. That's my baby
Yeah.
boy, man. He made it on in here, number one.
Yeah.
Yep. Yeah, here's my other big boy. Come here. He just got here a while ago, man. Carry on. This is my 9-year-old. He finna turn 10 in a few days. Say hi. Tell everybody else you said hi.
Hi.
What's happening, man?
What's
Yeah.
up?
He seemed more energetic.
Oh yeah, no, this nigga big as hell, nigga. This nigga is huge. Look at this
Yeah.
dude. Get up in front of, get in front of the camera right quick.
You playing football, man? You want to play football?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir. Hmm.
All right, we'll get you some munchies tomorrow, baby.
Okay.
He look like he might give you a run for your money, loco.
Man, they all my little men, man. It's all good, bro. They're about the only ones I'm gonna let do it, you know.
Larry, good looking out, man. I appreciate that, Larry. And Keller Young. I remember Big U and Big Spook from West Covina neighborhood got into it, but never got in. That would have been a good one because Spook is a monster. I know everybody by now that's seen the WAC 100 fight on tape. I done got a lot of
Man.
calls about that. Everybody and their mama done seen that.
Well,
Celebrities posting it on Twitter and shit.
well, do you think it was a staged event?
I seen somebody say it was, but
Uh,
I don't know. I don't know if it was staged. I don't care. I know when he put that big dude down, he should have demolished the little dude.
it seemed like he was surprised when homeboy fell. Like, oh shit, I knocked his ass down.
It looked like they both was ready to quit fighting after the big dude. He threw his cup at him. It was Wack like, get down, get down. Nigga, you ain't on the prison yard, nigga. You ain't in the gun tower, nigga.
That shit was comedy, though.
Go to the door right there.
But yeah, a lot of celebrities posting it, man. They respect that. They love that. But we come from the street. That was some everyday shit, nigga. When you go to the mall, you go to the concert, you go to the movie theater, nigga, that was every day. Venice Beach, anywhere. It was on like that.
My thing is, he wasn't by himself, so he getting into it with two dudes. Ain't nobody getting in it with him. Like, I know he wasn't by himself. My whole thing, like, man, somebody just gonna film you why they instead of helping you. But that's how I go nowadays. But I'm like, what was somebody else said?
Basically, what was the biggest gripe? What was the biggest gripe, Kev? With the Boo Boo interview.
The new one?
Yeah, let's just say the new one, man. Screw the old. But what did they have to say tonight about the homie?
Nothing. They loved it. They say he was straight up. I got a text message saying that he's solid and he was there. The fight Boo Boo talked about, he said he was there. He seen the fight. He said Boo Boo's a solid dude and a cool dude. But you could see that just from our interaction.
Yeah.
You know, it take a solid dude or a dropout to fuck with a as they would say, mayate anyway. You know what I'm saying? Only a solid dude is gonna do that. Or a dropout.
Yep.
But he's cool as hell. You know he's cool. But it's always good to get confirmation that somebody's solid coming from somebody that I know the business in East LA. So that's a good thing.
Yeah.
Man, I wish I could bring one of my childhood homies that wind up being from 38th Street, man, out here. He grew up with blacks and everything. He up doing life right now and shit. Send him green dots every now and then, with their politics and shit. But he'll have a cool story because the way he grew up with blacks and stuff.
And let me say this real quick. I mentioned this to Loco or to the Mackies and Maniacs when I was talking about white people in the casino tend to be racist or tend to call you out. As soon as you fuck them up, they start talking about guards. I'm calling the police. You see the same shit happen in that Wack video. They fucking with Wack. Two of them, at least two of them, on him. Time Wack knocked the nigga down.
Call the police.
License plate. Like they a cold race of people, man. Start some shit, be fully with the shit. As soon as they lose, they want to tell on you.
And got the police.
Another thing that has to do with that, man, and I always try to tell people this, man, be careful, watch them motherfuckers, man, because they will gun you down in traffic, man.
For real.
They not going to fight you, man. They not going to pull over. Do not road rage them motherfuckers. They all packing, nigga.
Especially in other states, out of California.
With them people, man. They going to kill your ass.
I was going to say that, number one. In other states, they don't do that shit.
Especially in Texas. You got it, homie. You got it.
In Texas, Kev, in Houston, they will gun your ass down on that highway. At Mo 3 shit and all that there, everybody acted off. Man, that shit is going down here every single day, 2 or 3 times a day. I say that boldly. All you got to do every morning, I get up and look at the police blotter. Every night, man, somebody got shot either in their car or some crazy shit overnight or during the daytime. Every day, man. That's the biggest thing down here right now. Road rage.
Yeah, I try not to talk too much about some of the things. Like Jock said, 38th Street had an alliance with the Bloods and the Low Bottoms in the 80s. I know that to be a fact, but I spoke on that one time and people went crazy.
Yeah, for real. I tell you, that should be a touchy subject, man, because it was an alliance for a minute with the Florence and what's the other guys over there? The Pueblos and shit.
Mm-hmm.
Hey, I appreciate everybody in the comments too. Crystal, Shaniqua, and y'all. Thank y'all so much, man. I appreciate it. Miss Lisa. Yeah, I appreciate it, man. But got best friends over and everything. And just know this, man. I got a whole room set up for them, man, away from me. They got the door closed down there in their little room, man, and they chilling. They nowhere near no marijuana smoke or nothing else. So don't think I'm over here setting no bad examples for my kids, man. But I'm in privacy of my home, so I'm gonna do my thing. You heard me?
Hey, what up, Slick? My relative Slick is in the house.
That's Slick from Capanella.
Slick, what's up, homie? Slick out there milking the hogs. I mean, milking the cows right now.
Slick, salute to them Raiders, man, even though they're on that bullshit.
How you gonna salute the Raiders, my nigga? That's like saluting the Rams right now.
Hey, man, I got to ride with them since '84, man.
That's cool.
Cancer sticks is worse than weed. JK number 5, man. Hey, all I can tell you to do is don't do it then, nigga. I'm finna get fooled. You got some more? I'm really, I ain't trying to hear none of that. So look, and Hutch, you was right, man. We probably are the capital, homie. Probably need to look that up. We probably are the road rage capital.
Yeah, I remember years ago, LA had it bad, but when I went to Houston, boy, matter of fact, look, you guys supposed to have road rage. I'm gonna tell you why. And
Right.
tell me if I'm wrong, but my sister said the same thing. Down there in Houston, on them little highways or whatever y'all call them, toll roads, motherfuckers be weaving in and out, lane to lane, and cutting you off, nigga. You supposed to have road rage, a motherfucker driving like that. Ain't that how they drive out there?
Yeah, bad, bro. Hell yeah, she wasn't lying.
Yeah, I know.
All that old shit, real disrespectful with it, you know.
I
got a lot of motherfuckers down here don't know how to drive, and then you, like I say, you'll know you in the right and go to trying to beef, that old school shit. We all got that anger in us when we driving and be like, pull over now, then, motherfucking all that. Motherfucker, pull over and get your ass gunned down, fucking with the people, man. You thinking about a fight? I'm gonna whoop their ass. They talking about, man, I'm gonna blow this nigga's head off and keep going.
Right. Yeah, I know.
Big ass truck.
Yeah, I seen that shit. I told my sister, I said, man, what the fuck? She said, oh, don't worry about it. I said, no, fuck that, nephew. You got a burner? And he was like, man, this shit happens all day, every day. I'm like, what? And then I start seeing that shit. And the cold thing, y'all be having them rims that stick out and shit.
Swangers, man.
Yeah, motherfucker really get all up on your shit. I'm like,
swangers, man.
Yeah, boy, it's bad out there.
Yeah, bro.
Hey, Kev, they trip off of me because I put the in front of the highway numbers and shit. They don't say that like the 105 and the 405. They just say 75 and 35. Right. They be like, man, you got to knock that the off of it, homie, and shit. Like, yeah, like my bad.
Slick, what's up, man? You out there with them Christmas trees tonight, bro? I know I ain't got it. That was a dumb question I asked. I know he out there with them Christmas trees tonight. It's heating up, man. We got 4 days left, man, to Christmas Eve now.
I think Slick got lazy once he got them horses and shit.
No, they probably done. Slick probably already made his bank and got on out of that shit. He good.
Nah, the Christmas tree game is a lick, man.
In LA, niggas buy their Christmas tree on Christmas Eve.
Christmas Eve.
Nigga want a $15 tree or a free tree.
Yeah, they got trees on Christmas Eve selling.
Niggas going to USC on the 23rd and 24th to get a free tree.
Yeah, because they gonna keep it to New Year's.
Man.
Yup.
And then hold on to it like they really paid for it. That should be there when February. When Valentine's Day get here, they just be setting their shit out.
Yeah, shit falling off of it.
Yeah, man.
Motherfucker light a match and burn the whole house up.
Man,
Hey,
that used to be the
hey,
funnest
what you
thing,
gonna
setting
do?
Christmas trees on fire.
You remember some years ago, man? It was a while back. Remember them white boys was riding around in Arizona just shooting and killing motherfuckers?
What's the name? Is Arizona is a cold state with the guns.
Yeah,
They
I'm talking
causing
about
in
this motherfucker
Texas.
was like a serial killer though. He was tripping, man. This motherfucker, they was searching for him. This motherfucker was killing motherfuckers here, killing motherfucker here. And they was looking for this motherfucker. And they finally caught his crazy ass. He was something like them DC sniper niggas, but I think it was two white boys or one, and he was by himself. That was in Arizona a few years ago. Motherfucker was just riding around killing motherfuckers randomly. You know, that shit is fucking crazy, man. That shit didn't happen when we was kids, bro.
Man.
It didn't happen when we was kids like that, Kel. You know, the furthest the motherfucker was gonna go was to pull over and knock a window out of a car or beat a motherfucker up or something. They wasn't doing all this shit right here. This shit is crazy. And it's bad in Vegas too, Kev. Right there on Rainbow, man. I remember motherfucker killed a black dude. He was with his two kids. He had just got them from daycare, man. And the dude got away with it. They never caught who did it. Killed him right there on the corner of Russell and Rainbow, man.
I'll say it again, this time pertaining to Las Vegas. Motherfuckers out here deserve to have road rage because they cannot drive in Las Vegas, man.
Okay.
Because you got drivers coming from all over. So it's not just like it's homegrown or because these niggas came from LA. They come from everywhere. And these motherfuckers cannot drive good out here for shit.
Right. For real, bro.
Now, you know what I tripped off of, Loco? Now, I don't know if it go for everybody. I don't, because I'm not a Vegas nigga, but when I had the house and stuff out here, I went to get a license. I actually just went to get my ID. And they said, "Do you want a license?" I said, "Well, I can't get no license. My shit's suspended." And they said, "Oh, no, all you have to do is pay a fee or something, and you can get your license." And I said, "Well, I'm not ready to take my driving test today because I didn't have insurance on my car." They told me, "You don't have to take no driving test."
No shit.
I'm not saying they don't have driving tests out here. I'm saying I come from
Yeah. I catch your punchline. Yeah. Now
man. I
you see,
said, "Wow, that's why motherfuckers can't drive out here."
for real. Hey, man. Hey, real quick story, man. I'm gonna make it quick. I ain't gonna be like Goob. Look, so I'm on fucking Tropicana, man. I'm with the homie and shit. So I make the movie the life of a G, you know, in San Antonio and shit. So one of the Damus up there had a brother on the run. Nigga had a federal case out of North Carolina. He was like, "Man, Loco, man, look out for my brother, man, and shit, man. You know how to move out there, kind of get him started." So I picked the nigga up, Kev. We riding. I'm telling the nigga, "Look, man, we in the turning lane right there by the goddamn in and out. Motherfucker run right in the back of me, Kev. Boom! Man, I pulled over, man. The guy out looked at my shit. The dude pulled over. I told him, "Get the fuck on, man." And he was looking like the Mexican dude was like, "What?" I said, "Get the fuck on." He got the fuck on. I got back in the ride. I said, "You see my nigga? What you got to put up with on the run, nigga?" This the kind of shit right here. Motherfucker hit me square business, and I couldn't even wait for the police to get there or nothing. And I got another fugitive in the car with me. I said, "Boy, this shit here crazy. I got to change my life for real."
You was on the run?
Yeah, I was on the run for 7.5 years, man. I'm telling you. I'm talking about I almost got away with it. Ain't had shit on me, bro.
Man.
I lived it, my nigga. Kev, I met Kev on the run. Tell him.
Man.
When I met my nigga, I told him, "Cuz I'm on the run, nigga." That was 2010. They ain't catch me to 2017 August, cuz.
Man, you a real one for real. I've been digging into your story, watching your documentaries, man. I was like, yeah,
Appreciate it, all. Yeah,
the
man. We was
love.
wilding out there. Vegas was cool back then, though. It was fun, and it was way more fun in Vegas back then. You know, it was cracking, man. It was really going down out there. It was a lot going on, man. In 2010 to say 2018, 17, man. It was going down in Vegas.
Hey, when y'all met, did y'all know each other was from '60s, or did that shit was like,
Yeah,
hey, oh shit, you from
yeah.
'60s?
Nigga
We met
got
through my
big
homeboy
ass
Twin.
60 tattooed on him. You gotta know where he's from as soon as you see it, unless
Okay,
that's a
okay,
football number.
okay.
Yeah. No, man, my homeboy out of Long Beach, man. When our loved ones, man, nigga Stan, that's the homie. Cuz was
Okay,
like, man, nigga,
okay.
you gotta. He like, nigga, I got a nigga I want you to meet, cuz I know y'all gonna kick it off, man. And shit, you gonna cut
Yeah,
for cuz
yeah.
you a real nigga with me, you know. And then I met cuz shit, it was already understood, you know, after
Yeah,
that. Then I
yeah,
met the other homie, you know. Yeah.
yeah.
Real
That's
good
cool as
dudes, man.
fuck.
Never changed up, number one, not one time, bro. And you know, we done
That's
went
right.
through life, man, and shit. We difficult kind of brothers, man. Niggas ain't never
Yeah,
did no fuckery, no changing up, no hook
yeah,
shit.
yeah. That's what I'm
You know what I'm
talking
saying?
about.
And when it's like that, you know you gotta hold on to a motherfucker
On
like that, cause we don't
everything.
grow on trees, man.
On everything.
Yeah.
That's like some of the realest people in my life I met just like that, dude. Like I respect them more than people that I grew up in the sandbox with. You know what I'm saying? It's
Especially
all
when a
about
person, especially when a person is transparent, bro, all the time.
yeah,
You
yeah.
can't. I mean, what else could you be looking for in life? Like, you know, if you're gonna be indulging in relationships with people and shit like that, you want motherfuckers to
Everything.
be transparent. Cuz gonna tell you exactly what's going on. I wouldn't give a
For
damn if it
real.
hurt your feelings. He
When you
gonna be
fucking
real
up,
with you,
all
man.
that. Yeah.
And
That's
You know
right.
what I'm saying?
Lisa Jackson said they shoot pedestrians in Houston.
Yeah, they
Man.
do all that, low. Motherfuckers sick out here. There's people riding around upset right now, mad that she's, you know, they just ain't got no money. It's bad, bro. People will get in their car and go and kill you, and go back home and go to sleep because and it fed their hunger for whatever they was looking for. There's some sick motherfuckers out here.
And
Telling you,
purge. They got that purge out and
exactly.
shit.
They gotta get off on you just so they can go get them some rest and chill. You got sick people like that out here. This is the fourth largest city in America, man. Fourth and last time I checked, we was fourth in homicides this year.
Hmm.
That's out of all them states. See, you ain't gotta be number one, man, for you to know there's something sick going on. You know what I'm saying? You
Yeah.
top five, man. Shit, you better take a look at it.
For real.
I'm telling you, man. Yeah. Yeah, I would love to. I wish you know, and I know Hutch's situation, man. I know you listening on me. But boy, if we could get out here in these streets, man, and shit together, man, I already know, man. Cause I see the respect they got for you, and I know you know how to move through the South Side, man. We could really tell a story, man, and give Houston, man, because there's a lot going on out here, and nobody to tell these guys' story, man.
Yeah. There's like 200 major cities in America. So if you're in the top five,
I'm telling you.
Yeah. Top 10.
yeah, top, yeah.
Hey, Lions Time Baby said Loco was on the run for 7 years just to get beat by Rockhead on the track. I wish I would, man. Rockhead don't want to mess with me, man. Rockhead want that cash app, and he ain't gave me the cash app yet.
And how much time did you wind up doing after you was on the run for
Number
7 years?
one, man, I knew that they was gonna catch me, take all the street time. I was finna be done, bro.
Yeah.
And I caught another case out of state on the run. That's no. You show out of there. Bro, I got locked up
Really?
August 16th. I was out a day before Thanksgiving, man. Paid a grip though. But got
Uh,
home, man. Shit been out since day before Thanksgiving. The woman came to my cell. I just came from lunch. Me and my celly. He said, man, look like I was waiting on an answer, you know what I'm saying, from the parole board. And
yeah.
that nigga said, look like you gonna be with me through Thanksgiving, homie. I said, shit, I ain't tripping, cuz. Man, about that time, a black woman, officer came to my cell and said, which one of y'all is Harris? I said,
Mm.
I'm Harris. She said, man, they said if we keep you another day, we're gonna have to pay you. I said, what?
Mm.
She said, man, she said, baby, they discharged you. You need to get your stuff together. We got to get you out of here. I said, oh,
Mm.
yeah, that's my time. You know what I'm saying?
Man. On
Motherfucker.
Thanksgiving?
Yeah,
Dang.
You hear me? I had an afro. I had an afro this motherfucking big, man. They wouldn't even let me get no cut. First thing they did was cut this shit off my head. I started feeling like a human again. I said, okay, it's all right. Yeah, they let me go, bro. And then I got right out, and Arizona told me you got 7 days to get here to get put formally on probation. So about 3-4 months ago, man, the shit, I'm off, man. Officially got new lease on life, man. It's good. You hear me?
That's what's up. Yeah.
I got off Kev. I got off on a Wednesday. I was out there with Kev that Thursday.
Right.
Look, and then backdoored and was right back out there on them about a week and a half later.
That's right.
Yeah, man. I mean, shit, that freedom, man.
Man, nothing like it.
You know what? Let me ask y'all a crazy. This is crazy, but it's random. But it's like, number one, how crazy are we, man? Study jumping on these planes and shit, man, and knowing that,
man, homie.
Kobe Bryant, Kobe lost his life on a plane, man, and we just. Every time I get up in them clouds, man, I be really fucked up. I say, man, I don't know how the fuck I keep getting up here, man.
Hey, man, shit. You don't have to ask number one. Just ask Shaniqua. She on the plane every few days.
Shaniqua don't give a damn. I'm talking about for real. Hey, man, let Bebe say hi, man. This is my 15-year-old's best friend, man. He wants to say hi to Kev Mac.
What's up, Kev Mac?
How you doing?
I'm doing good.
You know, that's Bebe, man, and he's a Bebe's kid too, man. A little badass.
Hey, Bebe, I used to chew on straws too when I had teeth.
Oh man, he's youngster's tall as hell. He about 6'1.5". My 15-year-old, he about going on right at 6'1". These niggas tall as trees.
Oh, he got to play basketball, man.
And eat like horses. Oh yeah, they hoop.
Daddy can't be an athlete if all them kids ain't into no sports.
Oh man, look, I take you out in the backyard. I got the basketball goal up, the volleyball net and all that shit for the girls, you know.
Oh, that's cool.
They be getting it in. They be playing. They get out there and fuck with it all day.
Oh, that's what's up.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I wish you had came down, man, to see sis, man. The shit came and fuck with me, man. That would have been cool.
Yeah, I couldn't do it, man. I'll get it right this year coming up, though.
That nigga said Loco got kids popping up all night, man. You ain't seen nothing yet.
Loco got enough kids to bring one in every 5 minutes.
Come here. This is my daughter from San Diego right here. This is Farrah. Say hi, Uncle Kev Mac.
What's up, Farrah?
Yeah.
And this is Riri. This is my baby from Louisiana right here. Say hi, Uncle Kev Mac.
Well, they all got your forehead, don't they?
What I'm trying to tell you. My babies, man. Y'all go back. I was just calling y'all.
Oh, you got some pretty girls, man.
Thank you, bro.
Yeah.
Thank you, man. My babies, man. Got my daughter Ayana, she'll be here tomorrow. My son Papa was over here earlier. You know what I'm saying? We doing it, bro. We're gonna do it like this all the way through it. You know, past this Christmas shit, you know. I got you know, like I said, I got a new lease on life. All them people that was shutting me down wouldn't let me see my babies, wouldn't let me have my babies. Hey man, I'm knocking on your door now. You hear me? The lunatic is on the loose, man, for my little ones, homie.
That's what's up, man.
Yup. Yeah, my pops left me behind, man, and lived a hell of a life. And when I caught up with that nigga at 40 years old, that nigga was telling me how he was balling in the 70s and the 80s. And I'm just like, what, nigga? You know, and I always vowed as a kid, I said, boy, if I ever have any kids, I'd never leave them behind. Never.
That's what's
you know what I'm saying? On the run, man. You know what I'm saying? I got custody of my little boy that's in North Dakota because his mama, you know. And so I've been through some things, man. Never left nobody behind, though, bro. We don't do it like that. Not from Seguin, man. Seguin, man. Here we go with Seguin again, man. You know, some real stiff, authentic, cold roots down through there, Kev. You come from a cold area too, man. Your people come from Bastrop up through there, man. Real traditional, real historic places. That's why I would never let up on it with you, bro. You got to give me, my respect for that, because I kept on because I just wanted you to find out, man, because I knew it had to be something going on because I know the area, and I'm like, if he's connected to people down there, you know, like
coming from LA, man. Our Texas roots is cold, man. coming from LA. Like my family did all the research on that shit. That from Texas, we got cold roots coming from LA.
See, it's always good to know that type of stuff, man. To be able to, because everybody's losing touch on their history, man, and families falling apart, and nobody don't know their cousins no more, and all the shit. You running, probably walking past people that's closely related to you, and you don't know them from a can of paint, bro.
Yeah, see, Kev, I would have told you about your indigenous background, but you wouldn't have believed me until you saw it on paper like that.
Well,
But I would have.
well,
I was like, man,
depends how much you would have told me, because I probably wouldn't have believed it. But I told the story on here twice. Well, once a while back and once recently, that my grandmother was saying that my grandfather's mother was an old white woman, and my cousin said no, she was native, and my grandmother
yeah,
said, "You a goddamn lie. That old lady was white." So I
Yeah,
always had an interest in that. My father was dead already, so I couldn't ask him.
yeah,
You know what I mean? So now that I talk to my cousin some more and shit, yeah, that's my grandmother, man, my great
yeah,
grandmother. But I keep laughing and smiling because the nigga Loco been telling me for years now that I probably got more people in Bastrop and all that shit. I'm like,
hmm,
no, man, that's it. That was just them. I didn't know my grandfather had like 9 brothers and sisters.
yep,
man.
yep.
So they had a bunch of kids. They had like 25 kids.
Man, we got a whole town named after us in Texas somewhere, man. We did a research. One of our ancestors, he did some Django ass shit, dude. Fucking, they took his wife and shit. He fucking swam across Africa and some shit like did some crazy ass shit, man. They got a whole town named after him in Texas and shit. Yeah,
Yep,
man,
yep.
them dudes is real back then, and that's where the whole Indian thing come because they was all mixed up and interbreeding and helping each other out and shit, and like you said, it was black dudes busting it out in the Alamo and stuff like that, man. They just told us they just took some ships from Africa and brought us here, and we were slaves and stuff like that, but it didn't happen like that, man. It's a little bit more to the stories
And
than just that.
unfortunately, we'll never know. Number one.
Yeah.
To those that's speculating on what I am or, great grandma being light or dark, I got a picture of her. I just got to get to my storage and dig through some of my shit. I have a picture of her. So now that I know exactly what she was, the picture, it'll be a lot clearer when I look at it because she could have passed for either one of me. So I had my grandmother and my cousin disagreeing, but now that I know, I do have a picture of her. We got a lot of pictures of our elders in our family that been handed down, but when you see your great great uncle that you ain't never met that was dead,
Hmm.
born, you don't give a fuck about that nigga or that woman. So it don't mean nothing to a nigga. I get pictures and I just throw them to the side. I don't know them motherfuckers. They dead already. But when you start trying to really know about yourself and where you come from, you look at it different. But we've always had pictures in my family on both sides of the family.
That's right.
And
Hey,
then
Kev,
pops,
somebody
my
just
father,
touched on. Nigga just touched on the. Yo, go ahead, Kev.
my father didn't mess with his father. My father's father left my grandmother, so my father didn't fuck with him. But when my father's oldest sister died, grandpops came to her funeral. That's when I met him for the first time. I was 23 years old. And I told you a story when I went to Cincinnati. That nigga left on purpose. He went back to Texas. So I could never fuck with him. I could never have a relationship with him. But long story short, so my father ended up fucking with him when he was 80 years old. And he died. So Pops had all his pictures. He kept pictures of his family, from generation to generation, all his sisters, brothers, cousins. But unfortunately, I didn't keep none of that shit because I was like, shit, I don't know him, but the grandmother, great grandmother, great grandfather, we got pictures of all them.
Yo.
Uh,
Hey, old Black Shear from Florida, man. They just asked about somebody to never forget when I told you, and we looked him up. Remember we looked him up, me and you together, Kev.
Yeah.
That boy might be some relative of yours, man. He looks strikingly like you, bro. I'm talking about you look at Kev Mac, man, you looking at that kid, man. I swear, man, you might need to check into that.
But you know what I was saying?
His name. His name was Kevin Blackshear Jr., so you probably related to his pops.
But what I was saying the other day, all that looking like somebody.
Yeah, I look like everybody, so that all my life, man.
Number one, pull up Blackshear right now from Florida Gators. Pull up a picture of him before you say that, bro. And I won't say that to your body no more. Kev know what the picture look like.
Yeah, Loco mentioned that shit. But
it looked like a spitting image of Kev Mac.
But I think we all just look like somebody. Cause like I said,
for real.
Like I said the other day, they talking about I look exactly like people on my father's side. But then you go all the way back to the 1800s and I look like my motherfucking 5 times grandfather. 2 different bloodlines. So motherfucker just gonna look like somebody anyway.
Hey, Miss Perlana. What's going on with it?
Yep, I got introduced to cousins in the DR that look just like me. They don't even speak English and shit.
Right. Well, we sure been on this DNA bullshit lately, haven't we?
Hey, Maniac said spitting image. He might be kin to KB, LOL. Hey, I'm telling you, man, that shit tripped me out.
Yeah, Crystal said that shit too.
I'm telling you. That tripped me out. When I seen the dude for the first time, me and Kev hadn't seen each other in a long time. I said, what? I said, man, what the fuck? Tripped me out, bro. I said, man, Kev probably needs, ain't no telling, man. You know how that shit go, man. Mama's babies, papa's maybes, man. I'm not name that nigga a whole nother nigga's name, you know. Be from LA, check into that nigga history, nigga mama from LA. You know what I'm saying? Nigga come out of Inglewood High School ass nigga or some shit. You know, whatever. Whatever connect that nigga to you, nigga.
My nigga said most of my family been dead before I was born, so can't miss what you don't have. It'd be nice to meet him though. Oh, you gonna meet him when you die, nigga.
Hell, he ain't gonna know what you looking for.
Man.
I'll be like, nigga, you never met me, but I'm your great grandfather.
Hey man, honestly, NMTV came. I was in prison through that whole run, bro. If it wouldn't have been for a soldier story from Tupac, nigga, I wouldn't have never heard a song from that nigga. So that's what and then I seen this Digital Underground in concert in San Antonio in like 1990 or 89. And them niggas, 90 or 91 and some shit like that. But Tupac was a dancer for them niggas with Money B back then, and he was flowing. And we was like, who is that nigga? And then the soldier story came out, and we was like, okay, that's that nigga right there that was flowing. And then I went to prison, homie, in 91, and shit didn't get out to 2004. You heard me?
Damn.
Yup. I miss Master P, Cash Money, Biggie, Tupac, nigga, everything, nigga.
Hey man, when I was on live with Cheetah, I kept looking at her like, damn, she looked familiar. Like she looked like somebody I know. I'm trying to picture it the whole time, right? And then when she mentioned she had an Ethiopian grandmother, and I laughed because that mole right there on her chin, I've seen a lot of Ethiopians with that.
Yeah, started looking at the lady at the 7-Eleven she done seen before.
Man.
That's crazy you said it. As soon as she said that, I thought the same thing, dude. She looked like this lady. I go to 7-Eleven to get a bagel every morning and a banana and shit. And she looked just like that lady and shit.
Lady P, I'm going to need you to show me around the reservation.
For sure. That nigga crazy. That nigga say show him around. Hey, don't go to Yavapai County, Arizona. Nigga, well, I got busted that time about no goddamn showing you around. They gonna show you to the county. They gonna show you to that county jail.
Yeah.
They ain't playing in that motherfucker. I got big respect for Yavapai County. Nigga, don't go. Pass
Lava
that,
pie.
try to fly over that motherfucker or something, man, because that bitch still terrorized me. They profiling in that bitch, y'all.
Man.
She still where all the natives is at. Oklahoma.
She getting a check.
That's where Creek Nation came from. But from all our records, it's just Texas. Everybody's from fucking Texas on my father's side. Every generation.
Mhm.
That's how it go, bro. Texas, man. Bad motherfucker. This is a big motherfucker, homie. We got towns, I promise you, man. I'll be watching TV shows and they'll be like, uh, uh, some kind of weird ass town, Texas. I'm like, God, what the fuck is that? With niggas towns, I bet you I haven't, and I've been everywhere. And nigga, I still hear about towns in this motherfucker. I'm like, cuz, what the fuck is that? That's how big this motherfucker is, nigga.
Yeah.
That's how big this motherfucker is, nigga. You talking about West Texas, you talking about nigga East Texas, nigga, you talking about South Texas, North Texas, and all that shit is humongous.
A motherfucker drive from California to Texas so fast, a motherfucker get to Texas and be going through Texas forever.
Yeah, for real.
Monique Hill said, "How far am I from Wichita Falls? A long way, mom. That's
Yeah, I'm close to
basically
Wichita Falls.
yeah, Wichita Falls and shit is a whole minute from where we at, mom.
Yes, in the northern part.
Yeah, it's a prison up there in Wichita Falls. I believe it's y'all correct me if I'm wrong. I think it's the all red unit, all red prison unit. That's the only thing I know about Wichita Falls. To stay away from
Yeah,
that
I know
motherfucker.
Shepherd Air Force Base is up there.
Well, I done traffic a little drugs past that motherfucker too. That nigga said, Crystal said Donkey Booty, Texas. Ah, shit. That nigga crazy. That nigga said, I hate driving. Perlana said, I hate driving through Texas. Goddamn, Perlana. You gotta come through this motherfucker. Hey, everybody I talk to be talking about, man, that motherfucker hell to get out of, man. Goddamn. We drove for a whole day. I'm like, nigga, that's Texas, nigga. You drive for a whole day in Houston. Go run some errands. Nigga, and look at your goddamn, look how many miles you done spent that day. You learn to go through goddamn 500 miles a day in this motherfucking city.
That's how I used to trip off the East Coast, man. In a couple of hours, you in a whole different state. You know what I'm saying?
Oh
Yeah.
man, for real.
Like one night we was out there, we partied in New York City, Philly, and Jersey all in one night, dude. I'm like, man, this is crazy. You know, on the West Coast, California, we got the whole side. You're gonna be in California like Texas, all the way up for hours. But on the East
Mm-hmm.
Coast, 5 hours, you know, been through 5 states already.
Yeah.
Oh, that was cool.
Nigga, we get per diem for driving to work around this motherfucker, nigga.
They say you be driving 2 days going through Texas.
Shit, going to work, nigga. You might goddamn me. Shit. Motherfucker gotta pay me for my goddamn for driving to work sometimes in that motherfucker, man. Just be way across goddamn Houston. Hell no, nigga. Pay me
And
for
what's
that.
up with y'all in these toll roads, man? Y'all, you gotta pay the roll out this one.
Yeah, but man, shit, it's lovely though. It's lovely. The motherfuckers ain't you get where you going and it ain't no bullshit. You know what I'm saying? And you miss all that goddamn traffic and all that major traffic you're gonna catch on like 59 and 45 and all them over, highways and shit out here, bro. That toll road a lifesaver like a motherfucker, man. And it's a small fee, you know what I'm saying, to be able to pass through that motherfucker. That ain't shit. You know?
Mm-hmm.
But them laws be sitting out on that motherfucker. You get the bullshit, and you better put that cruise control in effect in mind, and do what you're supposed to do. They jam you up on that beltway too.
Hey man, I was out in Atlanta with Fitzgerald, and the nigga Fitzgerald said, "Man, we getting ready to go to Alabama. We getting ready to go to Birmingham." I'm like, "What?" Nigga said, "You can stay here if you want to." I'm like, hell yeah, I'm staying here, man. That shit too far. That nigga said, ain't but an hour and a half, 2 hours.
Yeah. In a whole other state and shit.
Yeah.
I was like, damn, all right, I'm rolling with you then, my nigga.
uh, yeah, that's crazy.
Yep. Yep.
Hmm.
Yeah, if them toll, I gotta have a toll. I kind of live out here, man. And shit, that the toll road gonna get you. You know what I'm saying? Past a whole lot of the
Yeah.
bullshit.
Mm-hmm.
And nigga, hey, number one, Kev came out here and nigga called me. He said, "Man, cuz I'm in Houston, my nigga." He was in the car and shit. I said, "Cuz, ask your people and shit where you at. I'm pulling up on you." That nigga
For real,
said,
I was trying to mess with y'all too, man. It was like,
"Hey
oh,
man,
y'all from Texas.
that nigga said he on South Post Oak in the Bellway." I said, no, I told him, I said, nigga, I'm off South Post Oak in the Bellway. And I heard somebody in the car say, we on South Post Oak in the Bellway. I said, man, hey man, I promise, man, I put that nigga shit to GPS. It was 7 minutes away, the nigga sister house.
Oh man,
Ain't that shit
everything.
crazy, man? I said, boy, it's a
Yeah,
small world. Nigga, this Houston. Nigga, you
uh,
ended up 7 minutes away from me, nigga.
for real.
I went right over there and nephew got me loaded like a motherfucker. You hear me? Big ass dog scared the shit out of me. I'm thinking that hoe. I said, well, fuck it. If that big old bitch beat ate a nigga head off, that's a big old motherfucker. Huh, cuz? That motherfucking dog, big friendly. He was friendly in the motherfucker though, huh?
Yeah, she cool.
Oh shit, yeah.
I'll be forgetting her name. But yeah, she a good dog. I like her. She old now. I'm like, I need to see her before she pass.
Man, our dog is old, man. Our dog was over here. My mama brought over here, man, Mr. Peach. Man, Mr. Peach came over here, man, old and a bitch. I said, God damn, Peach really 15 years old. You know, he on the way out of this motherfucker, man. Got real silent and motherfucker be laying around and shit. I said, damn, you know? Yeah,
Yeah.
Peach a motherfucker, man. Every
Hey,
family
Kev, how
got that
many
old
parts to
nigga
the
that
Cheetah interview?
Cheetah's gonna be 4 parts.
4 parts.
Yes, it's just about over with now.
Yeah,
I
that's
told
that's
y'all.
crazy,
I
man.
told y'all when I interviewed her, I couldn't take it. I couldn't just.
I could, man. I'm just looking at it. I could just see you, man. I already know.
I'm
But
like,
that's just women, man. That's dealing with women, dude. Especially at that age,
well,
man.
um, I don't know that it was that she was a woman. I think it was more the drinking.
Okay.
The drinking is, and then too, like I said, her phone kept ringing. Man, you see how Loco just went off on one phone call.
Yeah.
Imagine
And
how.
that's what I was saying about the difference about a woman. You know, they're a little bit more. They got a little bit more issues than what a dude would come. Like a dude could just come there, his phone ain't gonna be going off and shit like that. That's why I mentioned
Yeah, but
that.
if you taking care of business, man, that's the last thing in the
That's
world.
right.
You know, that's
Right.
professional. That ain't professional, man.
Right.
For real. Especially
You
coming
know,
for an interview.
and being that, you know, and you should know that, you know.
Yeah.
Shout out to the four deuces and four trays. Gilbert Lindsay Park. Good looking out. Appreciate that. Yeah, man. Oh, with my homeboy Cowboy, and Cowboy is my partner, man, from four deuces.
That's
Um,
crazy, man. That the information that it hurt the Franklin Squares is named after her pops, man. That's
right.
that's crazy.
You know
Man.
when she said that on the live, I just dismissed it. Didn't know if she knew.
Nah, it makes perfect sense because Ted Watkins, like a lot of people don't know, they trip off the name change of Real Rogers Park to Ted Watkins, but Ted Watkins was really a brother that did stuff in the community. You know, Real Rogers is a white man, they ain't never been in Watts. So, Ted Watkins and WCLCAC or whatever that is, they did a lot of developments in Watts and in that area. So, yeah, it made perfect sense.
What up, Perlana? Good looking out. Appreciate that. Yeah, but Cheetah's cool, man. She got lots of information. She got a good memory. She got a lot of good
Mhm.
stories. She know every damn body. I just I probably should have did the interview first and then did the live second. I could have tolerated more and got more information out of it. But I've been knowing her for, like I said, like 13 or 14 years.
Yeah,
Knowing
and
her-
how she tied in the backstreet,
Yeah, yeah.
the backstreet area as the ground central. That was interesting too.
You know where I was told, and somebody checked her on that. That was
Mm.
actually Front Street.
Oh, okay,
It wasn't Back Street.
okay.
I
Because
don't know.
it's right next to each other.
Right.
Like, yeah,
The
it's right.
canal or something separates them.
Yeah, yeah, they so close together.
Yeah.
So it's
Same
just
area, though. You're absolutely
yeah,
right.
yeah.
But
It's
certain,
it's the
certain
exact
people,
same area.
they're going to be more specific. Like, no, nigga, that's whoop-de-whoop.
Yeah, yeah.
But yeah, and then too, like different era of people, they don't even focus on some of the shit the younger people focus on.
Hmm.
And so I say that to say that's probably why she didn't even remember Front Street or know when it came
Yeah,
or none of that shit. She
yeah.
probably never even paid attention.
So the back came first. She said the back came first before the
Uh,
front.
I'm not sure which one came first, but there's a early one of the first articles on some Crip and Blood shit was Backstreet
Mm,
before. I think when they first became Crips, they didn't call them Backstreets; they called them 108th Street Crips.
mm-hmm.
What's up, bud? You good? Come here, Zay.
Or was it 100? Now I might be confused. It might have been
No,
100.
it would be 108 because like 108 is one of them streets that run east to west, like
Okay.
for a long way from like Broadway to Central. No, Wilmington without stopping.
All right.
So yeah, that could be. I could see it being 108.
Right there, kid, man. This is my son right here, y'all. Xavier. I don't know if y'all met him the other night. It's my
What's up,
15
man?
year old. It'd be 15 in February.
What's up?
What up, man? Black Warrior Spirit, good looking out. OG Steve, good looking out. How old are you, man?
14, finna be 15.
Yeah, you into sports?
Yeah.
What's your favorite sport?
Stuck between basketball and football.
All right, all right. That's what's up.
Yeah, man. Okay,
Hey Kev, you and Alex got good chemistry on the thing together, man. I was tripping off of that when I was watching y'all on the live, like you two together with y'all information.
Yeah.
Y'all spin off each other, real good.
But ain't it funny how a lot of our information match up?
Yeah, that's what it can't be disputed. Like y'all coming from the same unbiased area, using articles and information like that to verify the information that you're getting.
But also different sources, because he's interviewed people I never met. And
Right,
I've been in the trenches with a lot of guys I got the information from.
right. But they all telling the stories about the same people. Like he said, they was telling him about Cutes and the people he was interviewing, and you was already interviewing Cutes, and then like it just linked all up.
I said, Loco, you want another baby?
For a lot of crazy. Hey, they talk about, do I let them eat meat? Hell yeah, they eat meat, bro. I don't trip and shit, but if they I think being around me more, eventually they'll probably leave it alone, a few of them and stuff for sure. And yeah, but I ain't gonna eat it. Fuck that. And I
Shaniqua,
tell them it grossed me out every time.
Shaniqua said, who cooking dinner for y'all?
Well, cross between my mother, my niece been over here with me. You know what I'm saying? She's like my daughter. My sister passed away, so that's my daughter basically. You know what I'm saying? So she been over here. We got a village, bro, a whole village. You know what I'm saying with these babies, man, and stuff like that.
That's right.
Everybody kick in and stuff for the cause, bro. You know, so we make it happen. Make it happen. I need a talk show. I need a TV show. They did that thing with them people, the Duggars and all them different motherfuckers. I know how to, you know, we ought to be able to do some shit.
And you know what? That's kind of funny. Q Fighter said, I love cutes. Everyone was his best friend. And a lot of times when I think about best friend, I feel the same way. I had so many best friends over the years. I think every year you had a new best friend because you were different.
Yeah, they'll move you to a different class or something like that. You be like, all right, you the best friend now.
And then
So you always there.
summertime, you might hang with somebody different during the summer. Then when you get into girls, you gonna be with the nigga that's a player, nigga that know how to mac to a girl. Then
plus Excuse was squabbling with everybody, so he'll probably just squabble with them, and then they'll just become best friends after that. I'm sure Q's, that's how he met all his best friends. And he had to squabble first.
all right, now Goob, make sure you don't click on the link, Goob. This link is for Hutch. Y'all, people be hijacking y'all links when y'all be asking me to send a link. And the more people we get in here, the more we gonna talk over each other.
Go want to come in? He could come in, man.
Hutch is trying to come in.
So where you at in D-Town? You told me, I believe, man, but what part of D-Town? Eyeball Torres, what's up, player?
You talking about me?
Yeah, number one.
Yeah, the north, up in the north.
Okay, then you out there by Webb Chapel somewhere? No.
I couldn't even tell you, homie. Like,
okay.
Where no, like
by the airport, about Ain't Love Field out there.
Kind of close. Yeah, you know where the Cowboys practice? They practice facility at
Valley Ranch.
Frisco.
Oh, Frisco. Okay, bet.
Yeah, like in that area.
Much respect to Loco for taking care of them babies. My pops was in the streets all day, so I had a daddy, not a father.
Hey man, Skunk Dog, I appreciate it, bro. For real, my nigga. And that's the reason why we're able to pull some up out of us, man, because we were done that way, you know. So I'm not mad that I got done that way, you know, for a lot of times, man, because it made me. I vowed, and I'm gonna die with it. You know, me and Kev, we do all sorts of stuff together. He can't, everything we do, I'm always talking about my kids or he talking about his, man, and stuff like that. You know, it's just, I can't see life without that though, man, for real.
That's
no matter what I've done and all that and this and that. And guess what, man, my babies they don't really know nothing. My older son, yeah, of course, he's 29. So he went through all the prison years with me. I've been having him since he was 3 weeks old. You feel me? Been with my mom all his life. And live with her right now. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. And my grandbaby. So, you know, we down with it, bro. We down with it. We got to keep this shit cracking, man.
That's right. Yeah, I was a single father too, man.
Hey, what's up, homie?
Yeah, salute to you for that,
hey,
Loco.
What's up, Loco?
Mm-hmm. What's
man,
wrong, bro?
I just wanted to come on here, man, holler at you, Loco, and say, man, that's real what you're doing there with your family, man, getting your kids together. I like that a lot, man. That's a real move, man. You know, a lot of people, man, you just think about how all of us been stereotyped, man, in these news, man, how they stereotype black men, period. But you stepping up and you bringing all your kids. You know how many brothers have never even thought about doing that? That probably got as many children as you got right now.
I gotta do it, Hutch. I got to. That's my dream, man. I ain't gonna lie. You know, this shit is unreal. That's why I'm smiling. Like, y'all know I don't act like this, man. I'm overwhelmed, man. You know, hey, I never thought this would ever happen. And anybody that's been through these walks, man, and stuff like this, and know our story, know that this don't happen. This so you know, and I, man, you know, like, so hey, man, I appreciate everything, man, but I can't believe it either, big homie. I'm tripping off that shit, you know. It's all good though, and I'm gonna keep it going though. Like I explained to them, this is our first Christmas all together. We finna be doing this all the time to where it's regular. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
it ain't
that's
just
good,
on
man. I mean,
occasion and all that mess, you know. But
yeah,
it
that's
starts
beautiful.
with this right here, and they in there functioning like they've known each other forever, and 98% of them it's their first time ever meeting face to face in life.
Yeah, yeah, that's some real stuff right there, man. I like that, man. I expect the hell out of that, man. You know,
I
yeah,
appreciate
I
it,
just
bro.
wanted to tell you that, bro. You know, because I know a lot of cats are not gonna do that who have way less kids than you have, and right here in this city, right here in this city, man. You know, it's that's a good thing, man.
Yeah,
I
man, I
thought I had a
appreciate it, bro.
basketball team, man, but you got
And
it,
then and
brother.
then and then and then, bro, and then it ain't just I don't never just do it with mine. You know, even my son, my older son, you know, different things. You know, I let their friends come along, man, and stuff, because they and treat them like they my own, man, and stuff like that. You know, nigga just trying to be the best he can be, man. We done a lot of dirt, man. We got to try to clean some of these things up and stuff, man. And if I can help somebody else's child, they know them kids is in the best hands with me, man. You know, I got 'em. And that's how we playing it, man. You know, I'm old school. I'm country, man. I'm from Seguin, man. You know, we love the kids. You know what I'm talking about? I might
Yeah,
adult motherfucker might have a problem with me. You know what I'm saying? But a child, man.
yeah.
No, man. I don't play that, man. A
Hey,
child, man. Anybody's child, though, not just
Well, you
mine,
know,
though, man. You know, I'll ride for any child, man. They innocent, Hutch. It trips me out when people be killing these
uh,
kids and murdering these babies and shit. I can't. That blows me away, bro.
yeah, I can't
Man,
stand that. I have no comprehension for no madness like that, man. I don't have no comprehension for that, man. I don't feel sorry for nobody. You know, you get your just due if you're killing a kid, man. You know, I mean, I really hate to even speak on. I hate that, man. I can't stand that shit there, man. Man. I look at my granddaughter and I imagine some of the you know, the shit I done heard. I look at her and be like, damn, I tear half this planet apart, man. Behind that, I would tear half this planet behind that little one, man. That one little girl. I would tell. I mean, I'm cool, but behind her,
Mm-hmm.
I'm pulling out
That's
all
not a big
stops
one.
at that point. You
all
know,
right, Lady P, have a good night. Happy
real.
holiday.
Lady P, good
Yeah.
night.
Happy holiday, Lady P.
Happy holidays for sure. Yeah, man. But what you got going on? How's pops? How's everybody doing, man?
He hanging in there, man. You know, I had him outside earlier, man, getting some of that sunlight, man. You know, it's kind of warm. It was a nice day today, man. You know,
Mm-hmm.
um, he got his ups and downs. You know, sometimes he take 3 steps forward and 20 back. You know, but that's Parkinson's, man. You know, man, that's some rough stuff, man. I never thought I'd be in this position, man, where I would be doing what I'm doing. You know, I just can't sit back and just let him, you know, be to himself and unravel like that, man. I just can't do that, man. Um,
It's real,
you know,
bro.
sometimes I go to the bank, do different things for him, and I remember one of the tellers in the bank telling me, you know, there's people who have parents like my dad's age or even older, and they're in there struggling, you know, to fill out the form. They can't remember stuff, and they'll call their kids, man, and their kids won't even come in there and help them. I'd be like, God damn. You know, you never know what the story is, but it's like I see an older person like that, you know, and I mean, I used to never would give anything, you know, no attention like that, man, until I was faced with doing it, you know. But man, I don't see how anybody could just leave a parent, man, just what stuck to the ravages of the world, man. You know how vicious, you know, the world is vicious. I gotta tell you, you know, we all know that. I mean, especially in these times in 2020, like how could you just leave your parent like fuck? If you go to the bank, you can't fill out a form. If they take all your money, I mean, that's pretty much what you're saying when you just let them go. and be in a situation like that, man. I couldn't do that, man.
No, you doing the right
It's
thing, bro, for
heartbreaking.
sure. Much respect. Much respect. I tell you that. We tell you that all the time. I know I always hear Kev tell you that too, man. What you doing, man, ain't something that everybody will do. You know what I'm saying? I have the heart to do, you know, for their loved one like that, man. You looking out and staying down like that, man. You gonna be blessed, nigga.
Yeah, I mean,
Respect for that.
yeah, he
Yeah.
take care of
Kids
my
and the
kids,
elderly,
man.
man.
When I couldn't take care of them, you know, I couldn't do nothing in the pen, you know. What could I do? You know,
Yeah.
he was right there, so you know, they looked at him as dad.
Right.
You know, I love him for that, man. I mean, had I been a little bit more focused on other shit in life, I shouldn't even been in that situation. But you know, it is what it is. You know, that's the life I chose, man.
Mm-hmm.
That's the life I chose, man. You know, trying to get that money. You know what I'm saying? The American dollar.
Guaranteed.
Yeah.
Guaranteed.
You
I
know,
can relate.
I look up now and I like, damn, man. You know, I wish I hadn't have done some things. I wish I hadn't have done, man.
Yeah.
Fuck it. It is what it is, man. Now I try, like you know, you sitting there with your kids. I try to do the right thing in front of mine all the time, you know. I mean, my
Yeah,
youngest
we be
son, man,
chilling, man. We
first
be
job he
talking
ever
about
had, man. I
everything,
took
man.
him.
They cool, man. It could. Little people are some cool people, man. You know, they tell you and that they feel comfortable, man. You know they know. Boy, they'll blow your mind, man. From the minds of little ones, you know. They come with some hell of a shit sometimes. So I just trip off of it, you know, and I just let them be what they want to be, and I try to provide this environment, everything here that they need, so they don't have to move around and have a good time, bro.
Yeah, yeah, man. That's, you know, man, 100 salute to you, brother. You know,
Much love,
yeah,
bro.
100
Much love,
salute.
my nigga. Yup. But shit, number one,
Yeah, man.
what's up, man? You went to sleep? You high over
Nah,
there,
I
nigga?
was just taping it. I didn't want to be talking over everybody, you know what I'm saying? You know, there's 4 people in there and shit. You know how that goes.
Man, I
Right, right.
thought y'all was being rude. I'm like, damn, Hutch. Then I'm like, damn, local. I'm like, what the fuck, number one? But my mic was muted.
Yeah,
Oh,
Miss
you
Kenya
know, Kev Mack be saying I'm rude and stuff, so I let everybody get on.
yeah, no,
Everybody get it done.
but Miss Kenya Ware wants you guys to check out Dog Pound Gang. You can
Okay.
find it at dog with 2 G's, pound gang movie dot video PEEL.com. I guess this is the like a promo for the movie that she's doing that she's getting ready to drop.
Okay.
okay,
All right,
yeah,
Kenya.
yeah, definitely do that. You got that, Miss Kenyon.
Oh, it's a
You
documentary.
got that.
Okay.
I got you.
It's called Day of the Dogs.
Oh yeah, I follow her on Facebook. I'll check it out.
Yeah, yeah, that's cool. Yeah, Kenya trying to do some big things, man. She been around a while.
Good
What's
story.
that temperature like in Dallas, number one?
Man, it's chilly chill for me, man. I'm a SoCal kid, man. So anything under 70, man, it's cold for me.
That
Real.
nigga there. Yeah,
I
it's
feel the
cold in
same.
Dallas, though. Fort Worth, Dallas get cold in a motherfucker, my nigga.
Man, like for the whole week, man, I be going outside to the car, it been frozen, you know what I'm saying? Like everything.
That nigga says
Usually
frozen.
in Houston,
Yeah.
the
Huh?
freeze line stops at Huntsville. So it's we rarely just get frozen like that, man. You know, past Huntsville, but it happens. But if it gets 30 here, it'll warm right back up. You know, because it ain't gonna stay like that long.
Yeah. North Texas, crazy,
We have
man.
our moments.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Dewan Michaels, what's up, homie? No, he running carry on Badwater.
Man,
Yeah,
it's
that was some
almost
good stuff earlier tonight, man.
oh with Boo Boo.
Yeah, that's some good stuff, man. I was riding and listening in, you know. Dude
Yeah, I
seemed
like
like a solid cat, man.
yeah. I like the fact we was able to go 2 hours with no interruptions, and he was answering as many questions as he could.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I
And
still think that's gonna bring you more, man.
he
It's
didn't
gonna
have no
bring you
error.
more from that side.
You know what I mean? He had his information right. What he couldn't answer, he told you he didn't know. That was yeah. It turned out pretty good, man. He had a homeboy, man. His homeboy is real smart. His homeboy said he would come back in and share some history, but apparently he didn't make it. I'll see if I could find his name in one of the comments and hit him up and invite him on one night.
So are they not Serenios to this day?
This story
Or
kind
was
of
that
reminds me of
He said
No,
he said they're cool. They squashed their beef with the Southsiders.
so
They
they are considered
I forgot how he said it, but he worded it in a way that they Southsiders, but they're not under the
they
13.
don't have the 13
Yeah,
on their name.
yeah.
Okay.
yeah.
that story kind of remind me of how the Tango Blast, the Houston Tango Blast, and the Texas Syndicate kind of remind me of that with the Model V and
Very
the image
exactly.
thing. You know,
Exactly.
You
in
know,
Houston, the Tango Blast, they didn't want to get on with the Texas Syndicate no more, from my understanding, and they like, we ain't taking it no
Yep.
more, man. We gonna, we riding for ourselves. You know, they blew up. You familiar with that, Loco?
Oh, I was there for the birth of it, man. Basically, man,
Yeah,
it was
yeah,
something
yeah,
like
yeah,
that.
yeah,
But
yeah. You know what yeah,
it was I was in prison.
yeah.
I happened to be in prison at that time when they took up when they did their thing. When I seen the numbers, I remember when it wasn't many of them to when it was the whole, So yeah, it was something like that Marvin thing. But Texas and California is too. It's hard to compare them. But I know what you're saying. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, yeah,
They're a little
it's
more hardcore
different,
out
but
there
it
in
was it's not,
California. The Hispanics a little more hardcore to me, man.
yeah.
That's just
Yeah, I
me.
got where you
That's
coming
just
from
me.
though, Hutch. Yeah, I got where you coming from, Hutch. Cause I was thinking the same thing. Like, man, just
I was in
watching those documentaries.
They basically, Hutch. They basically formed because of the. They felt like they were being oppressed in prison by the Mexican mafia and the Texas syndicate and all the big gangs. And they got tired of that shit. And a few of them had a bright idea to come together from different cities and say, fuck this shit, let's overthrow these motherfuckers. And they goddamn got their numbers up, man, and they took off on them, man, statewide, man, and eradicated them in the penitentiary. They took over and started being the number one car in the penitentiary for the Hispanics.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, but they were nobody
yeah. I
just
mean, they
20
was
years
pretty
ago.
much I remember being in the state. They was kind of like baby brothers, man. Kind of to me, they remind me like
In the
like the
room.
South Siders to the Emmy,
I'm gonna
man.
tell Amanda to give you your stuff to base. You know.
And they just like you said, man. They just took over, man. They just like fuck that. We ain't taking over. Because I know a few dudes, from where I'm at that are part of town. You work in the plants too, so you probably run across a lot of Tango blasts too, though, in the joint and on these streets.
A lot of partners, man. A lot of partners from there. Like I say, the original members, man, that
Yeah,
started it, man, I was very pretty close to. You know what I'm saying? And so I know
yeah,
it in depth. You know what I'm saying? They were some real serious. They some good dudes, man. You know what I'm saying? You got good and bad everywhere, but yeah, they some powerful little guys, man. I
oh yeah.
respect how they came up in the thing. You know what I'm saying? And did their thing, bro. For sure, for sure.
Wow, Lisa. Lisa, you into that, huh? Almost getting with your nephew. Oh, Lisa. Oh, it had to be the alcohol.
Man, be careful, Lisa. Be careful.
Oh
Hey,
man, that's
Kim,
deep
what
right
Yeah.
state is Lisa in?
What?
What state is Lisa in?
She's in
Shit, I
Houston.
Lisa's
on the
in
north
Houston.
side.
Oh, okay.
Oh, she's in
Hey,
Houston.
tell her that's a crime in certain states. You better watch out.
You know, Lisa Jackson sound kind of freaky. You a brave heart. Lions time, baby, must didn't see that live with Lisa.
Right.
Lisa all the way with the business.
That's funny, man. That's funny as hell right there.
Hey, Hutch, you remember that live we had that night? Was you watching that night when KB just all of a sudden pulled a gun?
Yeah. yeah.
Kev
Yes,
Where's KB?
Kev cut the shit out that shit, chopped and screwed that motherfucker. I know you could never show that whole
huh?
when KB pulled the pistol out, pulled his
Oh
gun out.
yeah.
And I pulled mine out on
Hey,
him.
where
And
is
shit.
KB, man? How's the brother?
Huh? But that shit
Hey,
was
where is
hilarious.
KB, man?
Oh man, KB probably got to go to work tomorrow, man.
Saturdays he said this is the only night he can mess with us.
If you watching KB, what's up,
We're
homie?
doing a lot of
KB don't do no watching.
deliveries this time of year, huh?
What you say, Hutch?
Doing a lot of deliveries this time of year, huh?
Oh, I guess. That's cool that him and his girl get along so well, though. I like that shit.
Yeah, man. Yeah, they do.
Yeah.
They got a similar personality, man. That's rare.
I need me a down-ass woman like that, man. But she can't be putting hands on me though. I can't.
Yeah, what kind of woman to make you go ahead and settle all the way down though, cuz?
One that don't give me a headache and got some wet ass pussy.
And what's not giving you a headache?
Bothering me, sweating me. Going
No
through
such thing, man.
And what woman on earth ain't gonna do that, cuz?
Well, then the answer is it ain't gonna happen then.
Yeah, they gonna stay on that ass, man, one way or another.
Did you see all these goddamn kids just came up to this goddamn thing? I sure ain't figured it out.
You sure figured out how to leave it in, nigga. Your pullout game is whack.
I'm telling you. Nigga,
I'm nutting on chins, hair, face, teeth, belly button, backs, booties, thighs, nigga. I'm nutting like I'm pulling out. I'm nutting anywhere, everywhere, my nigga.
If you don't want a chick to give you headaches, don't dick her down. That's all you got to do. Don't do that.
What the old school said a long time ago. He said, "Boy, you can't put it all the way in, youngster."
Can't do it. And then expect him not to give you a headache.
That nigga say, youngster, you can't. He was the old nigga, man. They call that nigga Hal Ray. That nigga said he was known to be strapped himself. That nigga said, say, youngster, don't put it all the way in him.
Yeah.
You know what I'm like, damn, how that nigga know my shit is like that? Like I can, nigga, just because your shit is legendary, nigga. God damn, I'm like,
telling you from legendary experience.
When he said that, number one, I knew. I said, yeah, man, because I knew what I was doing. I know I'm thrusting. I'm thrusting all the way up, all the way up.
That's driving the crazy. You thrusting right into the crazy.
Hey, man, you gotta be real strong to pull out. That's just not a natural thing somebody want to do. You know what I'm saying?
Hey, nigga, I'm weak. I'm weak in a motherfucker, nigga. I'm weak in a bitch.
I'm strong when it comes to that, nigga. I already had my mistakes. I made my mistakes when I was young.
I'm with Kev on that one, boy. I'm a full out king. It's going all over your chin and everywhere else.
For real.
Oh, porno stuff.
When I was still like healthy and working out and shit, man, I pull out my shit, shoot on the inboards. They be yelling, "Oh, you that's my
For
hair out!"
real.
Like, well,
For real. That's
they be like, "You gotta change the pillowcase now." I told you I was finna shoot everywhere.
that's the point
Fire.
of ski was.
Now I don't have the
Hey,
strength. I don't have that length on it no more. I still might mess your chin or your hair up, but it ain't back.
That nigga
hey,
crazy,
you ever
man.
had somebody tell you, hey, you better not nut at me, and then you trying to pull out and they trying to keep you from coming out?
Nigga, every time.
Yeah, lock their
Hey,
legs around.
lock you in so quick.
Man.
Nah, nigga. I tell the motherfucker, man, look, I got, 5 kids. I want one. What? Nigga, that's what I say. I got 11. I got 11 of them. You know what I'm saying? I be like, say, how you
Hey,
doing? You know what I'm saying? Hey, I'm gonna be straight up with you. I
this
got
my
11
cousin.
kids.
She tripped out when she heard me just talk about that pull out. She's like, really?
She got a beer,
Say
huh?
we nasty.
That's right.
What's she drinking?
She say, what you drinking?
What am I drinking? I ain't drinking nothing right now.
Oh,
I look like
I
a
was
regular
gonna
yeah.
say, I shipped from here to Texas when I was a youngster.
Yeah, man.
Hey, yeah, man. I'm hoping my daughters is like her cheers to his father, man, for me, because my father was there for his father. And I don't see my son being there for me, man. That nigga there, boy, he's something else.
Man, dude.
So hopefully my daughters or my grandson be the one to take care of me, man.
You
Hey,
know
be
what,
there for
man?
your grandson, man.
I just want to get us some old property, man, some land. Put me a
Yeah.
little nice little old, little old spread out there, man, and shit like that, man. And I know they gonna come and go forever. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Talking about grandbabies and kids and leaving husbands and this and that. I just want to have a place of sanctuary for me and mine, man. Because I want them to grow old. Once I get old and shit, somebody gonna always be through there fucking with me. My great grandkids, my grandkids. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying?
Yeah.
Yeah, man, you got a whole lot of chances, man. You're gonna be all right.
Yeah.
Hey, build you a compound. I'll be thinking like that too, local. I'm gonna build me a
Yeah.
compound, like the Kennedy compound or some shit. Like you got your family. Everybody you got enough land where everybody got have their own house. They can have their own 2-3 acres and it'd be
Exactly.
all
Exactly.
the
That's what I'm
Hutchinsons, or
talking about.
you know what I'm saying?
That's what
Or
I'm
in your
talking
case,
about, bro.
your family last name, all y'all in this area, Yeah. That's what time it is, man. That's
Hey,
how the
Kev.
1%ers do it.
Yeah, for real. Hey, we
What's
got
up?
towns down here where whole roads is all whole families.
Yeah.
And everything, that whole road is belong to them whole families in Prairie Lee, Texas, all these little different towns and shit you ain't gonna never hear about ever. That shit is real traditional
Yeah.
down here. And that's what I envision doing, man. And
Yeah.
shit, like I say, I want to have a place of, sanctuary where if they having hard times with their husbands and ain't got nowhere to go, they always got somewhere to come to. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Mhm.
Nothing but property and
Yeah.
shit, man. Property, that's where it's at, bro. Land.
Yeah.
Land.
You
A
can't
whole
never
bunch of people.
remake no land, so you gotta get it.
Yeah.
Hey, I had a good
Man,
time with
man, that's
y'all tonight, man. I'm gonna go on and get off
For sure, homie. Hey, Hutch, be
Yeah,
good, bro.
man.
Appreciate it, man. Number
hey,
one.
you
Yeah,
too, Kev,
salute
man.
to
You
y'all,
too.
man. Y'all enjoy your
All
day.
right, take care, number one.
All
Brother
right, you
Kev,
too,
Yeah,
brother.
bro.
All right, Kev.
All right, peace,
Mac
bro.
Heads, Maniacs.
All right, Hutch. Yeah, I'll be back tomorrow, y'all, after the football game, I suppose, unless I go get off into something else. But I'll be here for y'all tomorrow. I'll be on deck. We did another 2 hours on top of 2 hours and something earlier with Boo Boo. Y'all take it easy. Thanks for checking in. Good looking out super chats. We done went from all kind of shit, gang history and all that shit, to some straight nasty talk, some nasty shit. We could do that one night this week as well, because I know that's what you ladies like. Y'all take it easy, y'all.